Welcome to the podcast. This is Mr. Ish. This is my Chata special. I'm just got a little Spanish music in the background. I got a couple of juniors here. They rushed me and they want to do a podcast, so I just want to make sure they're comfortable. This is called Their Clubhouse. My name is Mr. Ish. We're gonna go from my left to my right. Introduce yourself and tell us your age, please. That includes you.
Okay. My name is Mibaka and I'm 10 years old.
My name is Amelia and I'm 10 years old.
My name is Nasir and I'm 10 years old.
Okay, everybody's 10. My name is Mr. Ish and I'm 9 years old.
Yum.
9 years old. What's going on, guys? What's on your mind? What you want to talk about?
Report cards.
Oh, you just got those last week?
Oh, I got mine last week.
Okay. What was your highest grade?
3.
Mine was
3s?
4 for me.
You got a couple of 4s?
You got some 4s? I got
only got
3s and some other numbers, like 2s.
If you didn't get 4s and you got 3s and you got some other numbers, they have to be 2 and 1.
No, they're 2s.
Okay, so
I
3s and 2s.
I missed it by a little bit.
My daughter got her report card. She's on the
Honor roll?
She's on the honor roll, the principal's honor roll. She got all 4s and I got a couple of 3s. So shout out to my little girl.
Okay.
I'll give her a little shout out. That's shout out to my baby girl. No, not my baby girl, but my girl Liana. You've seen her before. She comes here. What's up with you? What's going on? Report card, so everybody's good. If you'll pass all your classes, that means you're good for Christmas. You got your Christmas list going on already.
Oh, yeah.
My first grade teacher, Miss Madonia, she did not like me. I tried to make her like me. Nope. She hated me so much that she made me restart.
She failed her.
She failed her. Let me tell you something.
No, I failed first.
I work in a school, and this is not the first time I ever hear that.
Okay.
Oh, there's a teacher that doesn't like me. Teacher doesn't like me. These teachers do not have the time or the energy to not like a student. Now, you cannot be likable if you're disrespectful or you don't do the work, or your parent is disrespectful to the teacher. The teacher really doesn't have time. They have a whole bunch of kids coming in and out, in and out, in and out. They really don't want to fail nobody. So the only way you can prove a teacher wrong is to do your work. So when this whole thing comes, oh, the teacher don't like me. It's not the teacher don't like you. You have a bad attitude. You don't do your work. You don't do your homework, or your parent has a bad attitude, or your guardian, whoever it might be, and that's why you have low scores. Not because the teacher's like, oh, let me bother this student. Okay, I'm saying 95% of the time. Now there are 5% of the teachers that can say, I really don't like this kid. And they can make your life miserable. But at the same time, even if they try, all you need to do is your classwork, your homework, and pass the test. That's it.
Or really, like, my fourth grade teacher, like, she yells at everybody for no reason.
Maybe because you guys don't listen.
We listen.
No, you don't. I've had you when you was a cadet. You remember me?
Yeah,
Mr. Ish in the first floor? You don't listen. I know that for a fact. That's not a problem. I really like you. You know that. I like you. I like your mom. Even when you do bad things, what's the first thing I told you? I'll tell you, hey, you did this wrong, whatever. But you're my dude. I like you. And I've suspended you, right? And then he comes back over here, and I'm so happy to see him again. And every time he's done something wrong, he has improved, and you have improved. That's why I'm very proud of you. But it's not that I don't like you. I just have to do what I have to do. If you're disrespectful to me, I'm going to say, hey, Nasir, I'm sorry, but you're going to get suspended for 2 weeks. Oh, my God. And your mother's going to come, and she's going to be upset at me, and she's probably going to cry and all that stuff. But you're still going to be suspended for 2 weeks. And then you're going to come back, and you'll be like, hi, Mr. Ish. I'm going to be like, what's up, Nasir? Welcome back. I've never, ever held a grudge, right? I've never made you feel any worse or I've always been very friendly. Even when I get kids in trouble, I'm still very friendly because I want them to learn from their mistakes. So back to your teacher doesn't like you. I still don't believe that, but we'll continue your story. Go ahead. Tell me about your fourth grade teacher that doesn't like you.
Oh, well, she likes me when we all listen to our work.
It's easy.
But some people in my class, they really don't like her because sometimes she screams at us when we're our hood in and we don't wear the hood part.
You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do it here. You don't do it in school. I'm telling you, I work in a school. I see all this again. Yo, Mr. Ish, why you got me in trouble? Why you ratted on me? I didn't rat on you. You know you're not supposed to wear your hood in school, right? Yeah. Okay then. I told the principal you got your hood on. If they call your mother, that's your problem. You decided to not obey the rule. I decided to do my job, and you got in trouble.
But
See you tomorrow. Have a nice day.
But I wonder why you can't put on your hoodies on.
You're not supposed to have them on.
Oh, because they can't identify
This is not
you.
outside. They can't identify you. They can't see you. And it's just so you could get to the, to tell you the truth, it's just so you could get to the, I don't know how to say this in a nice way. Okay, there's a lot of bad things that happen to young African American, young Puerto Rican kids, young, people of color or from this neighborhood. If you wear a hoodie, people could assume that you're doing something bad. And there's been people that got hurt from wearing a hoodie by mistake, got shot. Cops assumed they were doing something, or even other people. So, if someone is behind you and they have a hoodie like that, you're going to get scared, right? Because you can't see their face. You don't know what they're doing. So that's kind of just for you to get used to. You only wear a hoodie outside when it's freezing. If you have to cover your head or something. In a school, it's not cold. So you're wearing your hoodie for what reason? What's the reason? Please tell me one of the reasons. Or you have a bad hair day?
Yeah, some
Big deal.
Some kids do that. And also like when they're
sleepy and they want to put their head down, or they want to go like this and be napping and they don't want nobody to see. What's the other reason?
That's me right there.
Okay, because it's not cold.
Sometimes when I put my head down, it's just just flips on your head.
No, it doesn't just flip on your head.
Like,
you flip it on your head.
But you don't.
I have a hoodie all the time and I never put it on my head. Like, this is a hoodie. I never put it on my head. So it doesn't flip on your head. You put it on your head. So let's not give it an excuse. I'm giving you 100% truth here. So please be truthful to me as a junior. Let's talk real stuff.
Some kids do that because they're in trouble and they don't want to be like they're ashamed.
They're ashamed.
So they just put on their hood.
Yeah, my school's a middle school and high school, and those kids all the time are doing it, wearing a hoodie, don't put the hat on, stuff like that. It's just a rule. In this place, you don't wear a hoodie. You don't wear a hat. In school, it's usually the same thing. In church, you don't wear a hat. You don't wear a hoodie.
No.
Okay, then. In your grandmother's house, do you wear a hat or a hoodie?
Yes.
You do?
Maybe it's cold in your house. But if my grandmother was to catch you with a hoodie, she'll take it off for you. And the next time, if you put it back on, she'll probably smack you in the back of the head. They take off that hoodie. That's the way I was raised. So you don't wear a hat indoors. That's one of the things.
There's a kid in my class. There's some kids in my class that are like so like disrespectful. One of the kids will get in trouble so many times and just keep on doing it. The teacher I'm in 5th grade, so all my teachers, my ELA, my homeroom was my ELA, my math and my science teacher yell at him.
Well, you know what? They're not going on a good route. If you don't obey the rules, regardless if it's at home, in school, at KIPS Bay, in the streets, you're going to get in trouble eventually. I mean, here we pretty much got it under control. Hopefully in your home, I'm pretty sure your parents or your grandparents or whoever's your guardian has it under control. And a lot of the times the school doesn't have the same power that the other ones have, which is like ourselves or the parents. Because here, you don't listen to us here, we easily suspend you. Okay, see you. Week later, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and that's it. We don't have to listen. We don't have to send papers to anyone. In the school, they can't do that. And I'm pretty sure that if you don't listen in your house, your mom's going to tell you once or twice, and then she's probably going to take away your phone or send you to your room or punish you or maybe even, give you a little hair pulling or do something. There are rules. When you break the rules, there's consequences. What's up?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you saw you raising your hand.
I was just raising my hand because my mom just pulls my hair sometimes, or she makes me take care of my baby brother for an hour.
Ooh, that's a deep punishment. You have a brother? Let's see. It's only you by yourself? Yep. You the man. What about you?
I have a little sister.
How old?
She's in pre-K. She's 4.
She's 4. All right. What about you?
I got a sister. She's 6, and she's in here for some reason.
Okay. For some reason.
Some reason.
She's in here because you're in here, so she deserves to be in here too.
She don't like Kids Bay at all.
That's okay. You point her out to me so I can make sure that she likes it. I have 2 daughters, 2.5 and 6, and my son, but he's 21. So I got a whole bunch of kids. Not a whole bunch, 3 kids.
You should have put him in this job so he can like see
He used to
him.
work here. He worked here for a couple of years in the summertime, but he went to college and now he's working in I think Target.
Target.
Yeah,
Tell him to give me some discounts.
I need discounts myself. What's on your mind, guys?
Oh, what are you doing for the weekends?
For this weekend,
That's a good question.
my cousin has a Sweet 16 tomorrow,
Huh?
so I got to take pictures and video. There's also a robotics contest tomorrow for my school. Wow. So it's next to my house. So I may just walk over there and support the team. Give them a little shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out. Then Sunday I stay home and watch football with my girls.
My
And,
dad
and
loves
play
football.
play makeup and do hair and all that stuff.
I want to see you with
Oh
makeup.
no,
Me too.
there's no pictures of me with makeup, but they do paint my nails and my toes. And, they do a couple of times to do ponytails, but since they're two girls, they do it amongst themselves, which is fine with me. They try to leave daddy out of it. Daddy doesn't like putting on makeup.
No.
When you're a dad, you gotta do what you gotta do. Understand? My girls are my pride and joy. So if they say, "Daddy, I need to do your hair. I want to do a braid," it is what it is. Try it out, girls. See if you could do it. My hair's kind of short. But doing the makeup and all that, man. Ooh, hold up a second. You do makeup on her, she do makeup on you. And
That's what my little sister.
yeah, that's all they do.
She's like,
And they dance a lot. They do a lot of shows.
me and my
So
little sister like
They have like a stage right in front of my big TV, and when I'm watching football, they do
a
they
show.
dance. Yeah,
Yeah.
they do a whole bunch of different dances. My daughter's in a whole bunch of dance classes, so she comes home and she's just, "Look at my routine, Daddy," and then she puts her little sister in it. It's pretty cute. That's about it.
Me and my little sister who dance, and I'll do a cartwheel or like a backbend, and she tries to copy me. It's so cute when she tries to copy me because she can't do it, but it's cute.
Yeah, my daughter does flips and all that. Then my other one, she bends down and she lets her flip over her.
Well,
or
that's
put her
what
leg
that's what
over
my
her,
sister
something like
does. I used to do that when when
They hurt each
then
other.
she copies me.
that. See, you see what you're missing by being the only child. What you
Yeah.
do? You play video games.
Yeah.
You see, it's not fun. I
Wait,
was the
wait.
only child too.
In the weekend, I go in Sunday I go to acting school, but in
Oh,
Saturday
you wanna
I
be
go
actress?
to my grandma's house.
That's fun.
Yeah, grandma's fun.
Yeah.
Your grandma's house, you know she always has food.
Yep.
That's one thing.
Oh no, she does not have food.
What you mean?
The women are too lazy there.
Your grandmother don't cook?
My
aunt?
aunts still live with
With your
her
grandma?
wife
Mhm.
and his son. His son makes a mess. He pulls my hair. I told him to stop in Spanish and in English. He don't listen. He kicked me out the last time in his room.
I don't know any grandmother that doesn't cook. So if you're saying your grandmother don't cook,
No, she comes at 1 almost.
okay, in the afternoon.
And
Then
then
she starts cooking?
she starts cooking at
Okay,
night
all right,
at 2.
all right. That's good. But grandma cooks
Yeah.
because that's the only reason to go to grandma's house because you know there's gonna be good food.
Yeah, my
If
grandma.
your grandmother didn't cook, I would tell you right now on this podcast, don't go to grandma's house because the grandma don't need to see you if she's not cooking. What about you?
My
What you
mom
do on
just
the
cooks.
weekends? Talking to the mic. Don't be scared.
Go to my friend's house.
Oh, whose house you go to?
The one that's in my school.
Okay. And what y'all do over there? You hang out, play games,
Yeah.
talk a little bit.
Yeah.
What about you?
It's sometimes a surprise. I don't know really what I'm gonna do.
Okay. You got any plans for the holidays?
Oh, my grandma. I live with my grandma, and she like my whole family. It's me, my dad, my mom, my cousin,
And your
my
grandma?
little sister, and my grandma.
Okay, so that's 6. That's a lot of people.
And she usually cooks. And she said for Christmas she wants to make an Italian dinner.
Nice. I love Italian dinner.
Yeah.
What about you? How many people in your family that live with you?
I lost. Oh no, I was about to say I lost count because I thought you said how many people are in your family.
Oh no, we ain't going through that. We know that
Okay.
we're Spanish and how you call it in African American families. We got big families. We're gonna be naming aunties, uncles, aunties, and a whole bunch of cousins
Does
that
it
we
count
know.
by yourself too?
All right. Well, you have to count yourself. So how many people in your house, Nasia?
4.
4. You, your mom.
5 for me.
My mom's boyfriend and my aunt.
Okay, so you got 4. How many you got? You can count out loud.
Like, okay.
All right, we can't have silence. Because if we go silent, we have to put this over here. We don't want no one-ones. We got 5. All right, let me see how many I got. It's me, my wife, my 2 daughters, and my cat. I got 5. All girls except for me.
I used to have a hamster family.
I used to have a hamster too. He died.
Yeah,
then
but
I got another hamster. He died. Then I got another hamster. Guess what happened?
He died?
He died.
I had like 4, like two pets, and then 4 more because daughter and then son. Then I had a rat.
You had a rat?
I didn't have a rabbit. I was about to say a
Oh, I
rabbit.
thought you said you had a rat.
Then I didn't
So some of
notice
those
that I didn't
you have,
one.
but those are not your pets. Those are just extra people that live in the house.
Them white ones. I just want to pet a rat to like scare my mom, and they're like.
You mean a snake? Because a snake goes.
No.
No. That's the noise that I wanted to do with the rat.
Okay, what else we want to talk about, guys? How do you guys feel so far this year in Kids Bay Boys and Girls Club?
Great. My first year here.
First year. Nasia's been here for a minute. Since this is your first year, what do you like the most about it?
I like digital arts.
Thank you. Big up to me. What else?
I also
arts
like
podcast.
Oh yeah,
That's the same thing.
I like
What's
I
your
like
favorite?
the staff here.
Okay,
They're nice.
The staff is really pretty good. What's your favorite staff? I don't want to put you on the spot, but
You go first.
no, you talking.
I have many favorites.
Okay, that's even better.
Okay.
What about you? You got favorite staff?
I got all favorite stuff.
I like Miss Margaret. I like Donna. I like Mark.
Wait, I wonder what happened to
You
the.
like everybody. That's good though.
I wonder what happened to the boy.
I like Miss Alyssa too.
What's his name, Mister? He said his name is named by a sandwich in where I think Dunkin' Donuts. That he said. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about. So you don't have a favorite. What about you, Nasia?
Carlos and
Carlos who?
the one that was bald on top of the head.
Oh, the one that used to work here, Mr. Carlos, our director. And who else? He's not here no more. But who you like from the staff now?
Mark.
Okay.
You.
Oh damn! You made me cry. I was actually waiting for him to say me. But that's I like you too. I appreciate you.
Julio.
Julio's good.
Julio.
The rapper DJ. I don't know. His
Oh,
name.
downstairs, Taj, the one that's the studio.
Yeah.
I miss it, Taj.
And Maria.
Maria, cool. Well, you know what? It's really nice that you guys, like the staff. It's important to us for us to have some form of a connection with you guys. Not only just because we are trying to make your lives better, but it's also like a pat on our back that we're reaching out and we're connecting with you guys. I haven't really, I know her for a long time. I don't really know you that well, but I'm always one of those staff members that's available to speak to, and whatever your issue is, I'll try to help you. I wasn't always in digital arts. I used to be on the first floor, so I was always with the younger kids and speaking to parents and all that. But now they got me in digital arts, so it's a little different role, and I kind of feel sometimes I'm not connected with some of the kids because of that. But the ones that do know me, they know that I'm definitely here for them. So with that, we're gonna end this Friday. We got about 20 minutes in. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys coming. You want to give a little shout out to anybody? Because we're about to end it. No? No shout out to nobody?
Do we sign this?
Yes, please sign it. I wasn't worried about that.
Okay.
All right, we're out of here.
Yay!
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check.
Woo! Yay! Bye. Bye.
We're out of here.